probably not.
Next question is, it was said a good mod candidate is someone who essentially does mod things already, such as being in chat, answering questions, etc. But there is also a negative view towards the non-mods trying to enforce / help understand the community rules. What are your views on this? Is backseat modding acceptable to show enthusiasm, or would you expect your mod to shut that person down?
I would say not overtly.
It's a good question.
There's a line between, like, you know, being facilitating the chat and being helpful and answering questions, and then being like, mods, do this, like, or can you ban this person? Mods. Like, there's definitely a backseat modding versus like being an outstanding member of the community. There's a line.
It can be really annoying to mods to have someone who said, "Oh, look at that from 3 minutes ago. It hasn't been timed out yet," kind of thing. And like, what are your mods all asleep? That can be really annoying to do. So try not to be that guy. I mean, sometimes a gentle whisper works a lot better than just calling out the mods. Because if you rub the mods the wrong way, you're probably not going to become a mod yourself. Probably not going to happen.
You've gotten on the list, buddy.
Yeah.
I actually had an experience with this, I think like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, a week ago. I don't know. My days are like unit days.
Yeah.
But an ex-mod came into a chat, and instead of like just kind of letting us do our thing and, you know, just what we normally do, they were always like, the second that somebody asked something, they were popping the command in chat. The second that someone else asked something, they were, you know, oh, you can do this. Oh, this and this. Oh, you know, someone asked, has this broadcaster played Life is Strange? Oh, yes. And here's the link to the VOD and blah, blah, blah. And then a few seconds later, they'd say, you know, I should really stop doing this. You know, Lucky gets paid to do it. And it's like, you know, you're doing it just fine. So I'm going to sit back and I'm going to let you do it and make it look like you're just talking to yourself in chat. Like, you kind of got to get a good balance of how things are. I don't know. It was annoying to me, but I knew to remove myself from the situation and not to just let them have their moment. And they're usually not like that in chat. Like, usually they're just chill and trolly and cool and whatnot.
Sometimes you have that day,
they were
right?
drinking. Yeah. I don't know.
Or had a weird day at work and you needed to feel a little bit of tension and power for a second.
Yeah, and so it was just like, you know, I'm fine. You know, you do you, boo boo.
Yeah,
it gets annoying, but I mean, it's not as annoying as other people trying to come in under 3 different names, spamming personal information of the streamer. Like, on the scale of what's worse in mod world, backseat modder is like way low on the list.
Right, and just have your mods, like, if they feel like if they have to compete with the viewers to do commands, or like they feel like someone's a little bit too much, like, just like, that's when you go to whispers or DMs with that person and be like, hey, like, I appreciate you helping, but, you know, can you tone it back just a little bit, because, like, you know, like, you're just trying to do things before me at this point, you know, and it's being too much. So just have your mods, like, you know, ask them to tone it down if you feel like that they're crossing the line. And just like, as someone that wants to help and wants to show that you're interested in helping, you know, there's definitely, like, you can just, you know, saying hi to people and engaging in chat, and answering questions without, like, you know, just like being like too robotic about it is totally fine. We only have a few minutes left, guys, so we're gonna try to rapid fire these last